welcome to the first book haul of the year. And of course, would it not be me back on camera for the first time in like a month or more, and the lighting is super weird. It's morning, and it can't decide if it's gonna be sunshine or snow, so here we are. So, kicking things off, starting with this one. So this is Entering Hecate's Cave, The Journey Through Darkness to Wholeness by Cindy Brannon. This is the other book from her, The Entering Hecate's Garden. I'm hoping this one's gonna be good, so we'll see. Next, we have got this one, Finding the Fool, A Tarot Journey to Radical Transformation by Meg Jones Wall. Hoping this one is going to be good. I was gonna say it's a newer one, but maybe not. It looks like my library at least stamped it for 2023, but the cover's gorgeous. Next, I think this one's gonna suck, but maybe I'll be surprised. So we got one from Cosmopolitan. Yep. Love Spells by Sean Engel, and it's a teeny book, so I at least got a tiny book in my future, which I do love. I love my tiny books. Next, we've got this one. This is The Essential Guide to Wicca for Beginners, 52 Spells and Rituals plus Magical History by Amethyst Rain. I don't know, it's a pretty small book. That's a lot of promise of what we're going to talk about. But also, I did read a book recently that's like maybe 100 pages, and it was also written by lawyers, so they do know how to make their words count. But I don't know, maybe I'll be surprised. Next, we've got a new book. This is Dream Magic by Robin Korak. Again with the names. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. I think the cover's really pretty. The golden apples on a tree reminds me of a dune from Norse mythology. I really doubt it's going to play a factor, but that's what I thought of when I saw it. Next, we've got this one, The Beginner's Guide to Wicca, A Practical Guide for Those Starting on Their Wiccan Path by Kristen Riddle. I think the cover is absolutely gorgeous. I hope it fulfills the promise. I don't know, but the cover at least, stunning. This is one, whenever I send hubby in to pick up my books, he always grabs me more. He grabbed me this one. So, The Japanese Myths, A Guide to Guide to Gods, Heroes, and Spirits by Joshua Friedman? Names, I don't know. This one though, I'm very intrigued. I don't know much about anything other than apparently they technically count as the West, which still trips me up. I don't think West and like Western world and think Japan at all. So, I don't know. We'll find out. Next, we've got this one. And it's one of those, I get things and I don't read them very much because again, it's the library, I don't care, it's free. So I have a feeling I'm gonna hate this one. I made decisions, they weren't good ones. Seasons of Moon and Flame, The Wild Dreamer's Epic Journey of Becoming by Danielle Dulski. Again, with the names. I have just finished up. Yesterday was my last recording day for all of the freaking books of the year, so I feel like I don't know how to read anymore because all of these names. So, this one. I've hated her books. I'm sure I'm gonna hate this one too. I mean, she had one that was kind of good, but most of them are just like, ugh, so much flowery. Next, this is an interesting one that I just was like, you know what? Sure. So, The Essential Laws of Fearless Living, Find the Power to Never Feel Powerless Again by Guy Finley. Also, have you ever noticed that dude names are just like, I have such a hard time like picking guy names because like, they're either too generic that I don't want that, but also like, who looks at their baby boy and is like, Guy, that's your name, Guy. I'm sorry if you are watching this, author Guy, but see, it's a dumb name. I'm sorry. You have a dumb name. I can't help it. Next, we've got this one. Oh, actually, it's the last one. Wow, look at me go. It's the last book. So we have The American Covenant. It's a different color font. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick that up. It's like a more yellow and like a knot. Anyways, A Story of Women, Mysticism, and the Making of Modern America by Lucille Scott. I don't know. You know, the ones that I've read last year, which still feels weird to say that because it's the second today, but yeah, you know, I really thought the occult history book was going to be good, and then it ended up that Toil and Trouble was better. I don't know which one that's going to be closer to, but yeah, these are all of the books that I have gotten so far for what we're going to be talking about in the new year. As I mentioned on Patreon, my goal for this year is to read 200 witchy books. So I've got a lot to go. I'm still working through the first one. This is the next one we're going to talk about. It's good. I'm just about halfway through it right now. Kellyanne, you just need to write more books because you're good at it. They're great. But yeah, I'm very stoked to read through this one. I think it's going to be awesome. But yeah, I'll read through all of these other ones and let you know. Then I can knock off the list of the 200 books I want to read this year. So anyways, huge thank you to my patrons. If you would like to support me and get access to exclusive content, some of these books will be being discussed over there. You can also get my audiobooks, and my new one will be coming out soonish over there as well, because it's going to get published this month. So anyways, till next time, thank you so much for coming along, and we'll see.